First game of the SBA Week 3. It's been a week, a little bit of a lull, but we're back at it. The best team in the league and debatably the worst team in the league, battling it out. It's the Wario Muscles at home, taking on the Peach Monarchs. Toadsworth will be your pitcher on the mound here for this team, looking to right the wrongs of his early doings here for the Peach Monarchs and Coach Yui. And hit there from Wario. No good from Magikoopa, so he'll get on first base. Here comes Wiggler. Was the reason for the heroics in week 2. Yeah, can't grab that one there, and that's going to bring Wario the third. That's going to be a double there for Wiggler. Little slow to get the ball, and now the MVP candidate up to bat here for the Wario Muscles. We could see an absolute belter here. Over the middle, could go off the wall. What a grab there from Toadette. Wario tags up and go home, but what a play to prevent disaster. Good grab there from Toadette, but still 1-run scores for the Wario Muscles. Here comes Red Magikoopa. One out already. Can Red Magikoopa get on base? And it looks like he can't. Wiggler will go to third. 2 outs. Here comes EJ Myrons. Previously with the DK Wilds, now has a stint here with Coach Pizza and the Wario Muscles. Can EJ Myrons continue to rally there? A quick 2 strikes there from Toadsworth. No special pitch there. EJ Myrons forced to just hit that ball because that was right down the line. But no good there. That'll be 3 outs. Muscles get on the board. But unlike last game, it wasn't 12 runs in 1 inning, which was unprecedented against the previous champions last year in the Diddy Monkeys. So no good first time at bat for Josh Miara. So here comes Peach. Fireball Green, a surprisingly good pitcher here for the Wario Muscles early on. Can he continue the momentum? That's the biggest thing. But what a grab there from Red Critter. Thought it was a good hit from Peach, but an even better grab from the Defensive Player of the Year candidate. So here comes Critter. 2 outs already. Trying to get a good hit here. That's deep to left field. Can that go? The ball is gone. Critter finally realizing his potential. It's tied at 1. What a home run hit. Just enough to get over the barricade. What a hit from Blue Critter. So here comes Red Pianta. Can Red Pianta continue to rally for the Peach Monarchs? And that will not be the case. That'll be a quick out. And just like that, we're tied like we were at the beginning of this game after 1 inning. Red Critter up to bat. So that has his work cut out for him to try and get Red Critter out. And hit there. That is deep to center field. I mean, what else from Red Critter? But that looks like it will be grabbed by Toadette. What a play. More of a high fly ball than anything. Those home run hits are very common with Red Critter, but this is a very good chemistry outfield led by Toadette. Someone who really was not utilized last season at all. It was really in free agency for the most part. So finally getting her shine for the first time in the Slugger Baseball Association. So good for her. Parachupa gets on base, so here comes Koopa. And hit there. Will drop. Same spot. Magikoopa can't get there at shortstop. So 2 runners on. Green Dry Bones. A sneaky back half hitter for the Wario Muscles. Could get something to go here. Green Dry Bones. And that's going to be a hit to right field. That will be fair, but they will get the out at second base. What a play from Purple Toad. And here comes the captain. Can Wario continue the rally for his team? And Wario winding up for that hit, trying to go over there. Toadette trying to get there in time. She can't, and that will send a run home. That will send another runner into third as well. An RBI hit there for Wario. Of course, we have another game after this. It's the DK Wilds and the Diddy Monkeys is our next game after this. That should be a fun one. Waluigi Spitballs versus Daisy Flowers. And the game of the week, Mario Fireballs versus the Birdo Bows. Birdo's starting to become a mascot here for the SBA. So if the Birdo Bows are good, maybe another cover athlete. As you guys know, the cover athlete for King K is King K. Rool because of his heroics in the playoffs for the Diddy Monkeys. They will take Toadsworth out. Starting to fade a little bit, so. Now here comes Peach. 2 outs already. And the best hitter on the team is up. A swing and a miss. A rare one from Firebro. And they'll just try and get on base, and that will be the case. 3 runners on, 2 outs. A little bit of a log jam here for the Peach Monarchs. Red Magic Koopa. See a special pitch here for the first time. And that'll be foul. How about another special pitch? No good there. Grab there from Magic Koopa prevents disaster. Finally, he gets to one of them. What a play. And that saves the Peach Monarchs from giving up even more runs. So the Peach Monarchs are going to have to get 2 runs back here in the bottom of the second. Been a very active game from both of these teams. And you see a hit there from Toadette, but that'll be foul. Another hit from Toadette. That one will be fair. So Toadette will get on first base. And how about that? What a grab there from Red Critter. That'll be a double play. Yellow Toad tried to get in the gap, but Red Critter is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate for a reason. Firebro getting bailed out time and time again, but he's also just been a really good pitcher. That's another strike there. And that will be a deep hit for Purple Toad. That's deep to right field. Can that ball go? No, it'll be grabbed at the last possible moment. What a play from Green Dry Bones. A dangerous hit from Purple Toad. Tried to catch them off guard, but luckily they got there in time. DJ Myron's up here for the Muscles. Red Critter right behind him. DJ Myron's going to try and get a hit to get on base, and he does. Here comes Red Critter. Feeding for a home run, and that's not going to be the case there. What a grab there from Josh Miar, and that makes it a double play. Defensive prowess here for the Monarchs has been the identity of the team. Offense has been hard to come by, but defense is where they hang their hat on. And hit there, goes to the outfield. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Here comes Green Dry Bones. Chance to pull an even greater lead. We know how good Green Dry Bones can be. And that's one of the reasons for it, but that'll be foul. Deep hit there. And he'll just try and get on base here. But Purple Toad will grab it. those little legs get there in time. And just like that, the Monarchs are back on offense. So a lackluster hitting lineup there. It's Magic Koopa, Toadsworth, and Josh Miara will be up. And we see, how about this? A deep hit there from Magic Koopa. I think they'll probably get there in time. Maybe Koopa almost didn't get there in time. They luckily get the fly out. And Toadsworth get anything to go. Over the middle, that'll just be caught by Magic Koopa. Back to the top of the order now, it's Josh Miara. Josh Miara just looking to get on base. And that will not be the case. Red Magic Koopa will make the grab. This has been a defensive slugfest for the most part. A few runs scored, but nothing too major besides the home run from Blue Critter. That's been the only reason the Monarchs are even in this game to begin with. But now here comes the captain v captain matchup. Wario looking for a good deep hit there to left field, and that will be resulting in a single. Here comes Wiggler. Had the walk-off in game 2. And he have some offensive production here, and that will be fair. Fireball up the bat for the 3rd time today. And that could be the reason they have a 6-1 lead! What a hit! A belter from Firebro! Muscles running away with it! An absolute line drive beauty! Chemistry could not get there in time. What a play from the MVP candidate. Even with this team being formerly known as the Bowser Jr. Rookies, it just feels like with Coach Pizza, this just feels like a different team. It just feels like there's a different vibe. It feels like this Muscles team is just somehow better than last year's rookie team. And we know how the first half of that went. I mean, it was just a delight to watch them. Here comes Red Critter. Peach starting to get tired. Will they take her out? And maybe, if so, and that ball is gone! It's turning into a home run derby! It's 9-1! Throw in Magic Koopa to try and mitigate the damage. Sorry, now Magic Koopa is forced to be put in a tough spot to really play perfect baseball going forward. So, can he do it? Now Red Koopa up to bat. That goes straight to Peach. Green Dry Bones. Try and hit over the middle. Does work. Get him on base. And this was why this was the first game of the slate, because unfortunately we knew how good this Muscles team was. And we knew that this was a possibility. Now here comes the captain winding up. See if we can get another home run bat. And that could be another line drive home run. Oh my goodness, but that's off the wall. Green Dry Bones takes advantage though and goes to third. Very close to another home run. Three quick balls there from Wiggler. So forced to throw a ball up the middle. And that's the dangerous thing. Can they get there in time? And it looks like they can. They finally get out of the inning, preventing yet more disaster here for Wiggler. The moment you threw it over the plate, he was going to belt that deep to center field. While Muscles weren't obviously the favorite going into this season, that being the Diddy Monkeys, for good reason, they were the SBA champions of Season 1. A close second was the Wario Muscles, just because it just feels like Coach Pizza always finds a way to construct a good team. Hit there, will just be grabbed by your Red Critter. The spread on this game was 6.5 runs for a reason. Could we see another hit there? Possible home run from Blue Critter, but that will be grabbed. It's just been all one-sided. Blue Critter tried to make it close, but ever since the second inning started, it's been nothing but a bloodbath. You see a power hit there from Red Pianta. I'll get him on first base at least. And Chodet continue to rally here. Over the middle. No, you can't grab it. So at least 2 runners get on. A decent hit from Red Toad decent hit from Yellow Toad could send a run home. And that could be the case, but instead it will just be bases loaded. Red Pianta thought about going home, but there was no way his big body was going to get there. So here comes Purple Toad. Had a home run robbed earlier today. Could we see a home run hit here? No, but that's going to be fair. Green Dry Bones is going to send one, trying to grab the ball there, excuse me. Gets 2 runs in. 2 runs batted in for Purple Toad. What a hit down the right sideline. So they will take Firebro out. Prevent further disaster. Who will they throw in for the Wario Muscles? They will throw in the captain. And now just go straight to Red Critter, and they'll change sides. So Peach Monarchs showing some life, but they still need 6 runs to just even tie up this game. So it's going to be a long road back, especially if this guy's the first one up. And that's a good hit there. Will that ball drop? What a grab there from Purple Toad. Red Magic Koopa. It's a quick 2 strikes there for Magic Koopa. And this one will be hit, and that will be fair. EJ Myrons. Up the bat. Can't grab it. Is Josh Miara. Can they throw it there in time? Oh, that was very close. But 2 runners on, 1 out. And here comes Red Critter. And somehow it gets the hit off there. That'll make it bases loaded. Paratroopa up to bat. And that will be a good hit there. And that will hit the arrow. That was going to get 1 run home. It looks like EJ Myrons will get home again. That will make it 11-3 Muscles. The moment the Monarchs try and get back in this game, they lose all momentum. So they'll throw in Yellow Toad. Now getting into the pitching door scenario. Because now you have no chemistry in that left side of the outfield. Trying to paint the corners for the one character I think that doesn't need it. Good grab there from Peach. That's a double play. That gets them out of the inning. So now the Peach Monarchs need to chew it to this lead as much as they can. Can they get Wario rattled? Not with this type of infield. Red Magic Koopa and Red Critter is just a dastardly combo. But here comes Josh Miara. Goes for the special. Just lets it go. So they're not expecting him to do it again. And that was just a bad hit from Josh Miara. That'll be a second out there for the Monarchs. And that's a deep hit from Peach, but that looks like it will reach the wall, and it will not be a home run possibility, so that will change sides. Power play from Peach, no good. And 2 more innings to get 8 runs. Looking more and more unlikely by the moment. And hit there from Green Dry Bones. I'll get him on base. Yellow Toad trying to save the Monarchs from having more runs scored on them. Peach can't get to that one, so that will make it 2 runners on. No outs. And that's going to be a good hit, and that will drop. So that'll make it 3 runners on. Bases loaded, no outs. And what an opportunity this would be if all of a sudden we saw another grand slam by the MVP candidate. No good there, but that will send a run home. So that'll make it 12-3. Now for the Monarchs is just getting out of this logjam as quick as possible. And that should be the case. And that's a triple play! Something to hang your hat on. Even with it being sort of a lackluster game. So now the Monarchs, 9 runs. We say it's before, but it's not the most ridiculous comeback to make. We've seen bigger in the SBA, which is insane to say. And hit there from Blue Critter will be grabbed by Red Paratroopa. I said Blue Wiggler. And hit there from Red Pianta will get him on base. Of course, a beautiful day here at Wario City. And Toadette will make it drop. So that'll make it 2 runners on. Yellow Toad. Can Yellow Toad continue to rally here for the Monarchs? Will that ball drop? No, that'll be out. 2 outs already. Can we see a Purple Toad home run here? And no, we can't. That's a terrible hit, and that will get them out of the inning. One more inning for the Wario Muscles to strut their stuff, and then the Peach Monarchs to try and get a comeback, but it is looking unlikely. We'll say Yellow Toad on the mound hasn't been the worst. I've seen worse pitchers. Red Critter does exist. And that's a strikeout for Yellow Toad! My goodness. Put him up for Pitcher of the Year. We see another good hit there. Looks like Red Critter. That will be a foul ball. By how much, no one knows. Just barely over the fence. That could have been caught for an out. But no good. And Red Critter will get on first base. Here comes Red Paratroopa. And now just go straight to Josh Meow for the double play. And now the Peach Monarchs need 9 runs in the bottom of the 7th to tie up this game and force extra innings. They start on the back of their shortstop. And they start the rally here. And trying for the hit there, but that'll be foul. And trying to get hit there. Does get by Red Critter, so he does get on first. But this is where disaster may strike for the Peach Monarchs, unless they can get to it in time. So, Toadsworth does get out, but they do advance a runner. But you need to advance like 8 runners to be in a chance to win this game. So, Goshmere has to continue the rally here. Good hit, but another great play. Red Critter, double play, puts them out of their misery. And the Wario Muscles continue the roll as the Monarchs lose 12-3. Another fantastic showing for the Wario Muscles. They continue to roll. And it hasn't looked any... It's going to not look any better for anyone who faces them in the SBA. And for the Peach Monarchs, they showed life in the beginning there, but it just wasn't enough. Now, Red Critter, obviously your MVP, was a defensive menace out there, but also got some, I believe, a home run ball as well. So we'll check them in a second. Just an okay day out of everyone. Fielding was good by Toadette, but definitely it probably goes on the back of Toadsworth not being that pitcher for you. Going over to the Wario Muscles, I will say, before we do that, how about shout out Yellow Toad for the 5 in pitching. You go, Toad. But yeah, just a great day from everyone you expect to have great days. And if they continue to roll like this, they're going to be dangerous. But with that being said, the Muscles move to 3-0 as the Peach Monarchs move to 0-3 here in week 3 of the SBA.